Hello, welcome back and welcome if you're new. This is going to be your weekly oracle guidance for the first week of September. This is for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I will do oracle guidance for each element, and I'll try to get these out. I'm going to get these out for you first because I don't know what or when I'm going to be able to get to September readings. So bear with me if you're looking forward to that, and I appreciate your patience. I just have a lot going on with me personally, so once I get organized, I will be back on schedule to get readings out for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're, I guess, technically officially in Virgo season, so happy birthday to any Virgos who may be watching. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to pull from the Kipper deck first. Divine Spirit, allow me to see what's going on with my earth signs during this particular week. What's going on with earth signs this week? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. High honor. Could be receiving some type of recognition for something. With high honor here, you could be receiving some type of award, trophy, acknowledgement, some type of achievement. Courtship popped out. There could be a new relationship starting, a new friendship. There could be some intimacy involved. There's a lot of love, possibly flirting. And then thief. Okay. 424. I see mirror numbers, so sorry, I'm pointing that out. Thief. Expectation is at the bottom of the deck. This represents loss, though. This represents some type of loss, and this is like waiting on something, daydreaming, anticipation, waiting on something. Some of you could be thinking that there was a relationship that it was fairly new. You could have felt like it was of great value. It could have, the high honor could represent what that relationship meant to you. Maybe you feel like you lost it with thief on the other side of it. Maybe you feel like something was stolen from you or taken from you. And maybe some of you are waiting to see how things are going to turn out. Let's look at thief real quick. Get a little bit more about what this could be referring to, and it's going to apply differently to different situations. This could resonate with your past, present, or future. This is just the guidance for this particular week, and it very well may resonate with this actual week. It literally means theft, embezzlement, loss, either material or emotional. You could be feeling like something had been taken away or removed or separated or distant or absent. I'm feeling like some of you feel like this relationship was lost. You could be waiting to hear from someone, because wealthy man is just beneath that, and then great fortune. So I think there was a lot of, or maybe someone's seeing the value in this relationship and they feel like it's lost. They feel like it's been lost. They feel like it's, out of reach. Let's get romance angels just to see any guidance or advice from the romance angels for earth signs. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I think someone thinks that they've lost it, and you haven't actually lost it. It's like it's still in your grasp. There's a need to make an effort to have heart-to-heart conversations. I think someone just needs to make the effort. And it's like both of you are waiting. But this female in the photo, it's like you see how she's like gazing. She's kind of looking off. It's like, let's see if I can get it to focus a little. She's kind of like, focus. I don't know. She's kind of like looking off a little. And then you see her looking out the window, gazing out of the window, just daydreaming, waiting. You see how he's leaning in, kissing her. I think there is a need to make an effort. And you see how she's leaning in to kiss him, and he's just kind of standing there. Maybe the female, the feminine energy, whoever's whoever is dominant in the feminine energy has probably made an effort in the past and stopped. And maybe she's waiting for her male counterpart to make a move this time. Because see how she's after him? She's after him in the background. You can't really see her face, but she's smiling and he's just like walking off minding his business. And he's being pickpocketed. It's like, if you would have stopped and talked to her, this little boy probably would not have pickpocketed you. So it's like they think somebody's realizing that they're feeling like they missed out on something, and they think they're realizing that they missed out, but in fact they didn't actually miss out. There's just a need to make the effort and have heart-to-heart conversations. This could be the one at the bottom of the deck. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Well, show me more about what this situation is involving. Psychic Girl. For Earth signs, deception and envy, heartache and loss. So yeah, I think someone's deception and envy did cause them some heartache and loss. But like I said, I don't think there's actually a loss here. I think there was some self-deception taking place. Someone wasn't being true to themselves. And if this hasn't happened yet, then this is your guidance that, you know, being deceptive and being in an envious, or like being in a place where you want what other people have, or just being in that low vibrational energy will lead to heartache and loss. It's going to be unfulfilling. So this is mental energy as well. So someone could have been all up in their head about something, and I think there's just a need to make the effort. And then we have prosperity begins. This is about a new beginning, a foundation. See the roots here. It's about something solid. It's about something long term. The fruit is blossoming on this tree. So this is about something that is fruitful and prosperous and long term, and it involves hearth and longevity and stability. At the bottom of the deck we have material harvest. So I feel like we have the 1 and then a 9 here. So I feel like someone is about to harvest something. Maybe someone's situation is about to change. Just beneath that we have material and spiritual prosperity. So I think those definitely go hand in hand. As your spiritual prosperity heightens, so does your material prosperity. So I think if you just get to a place where you can shake this energy mentally, like I said, you haven't actually lost it. It's still in your grasp. You have the opportunity to change this situation. You just have to get out of this fear-based, this deceptive. Like, you have to be true to yourself. You can't be in a fear-based mentality. You can't think that something is lost before you actually give it a shot. You know, you can't think that this person is gone if you never really make the effort, because they're waiting. And there's an opportunity for prosperity, for harvest. I think it's just there's a need to get in tune with or to get aligned within yourself, and to make sure that you're balanced in this energy. You can't I won't say you can't align, but you can't ascend in that type of energy. Let's get some divine energy. Oracle guidance for Earth signs. Live your soul, not a role. Definitely got to be true to yourself. And I feel like you've been doing something. Somebody's been doing something that hasn't been true to themselves. That's that self-deceptive energy, like saying yes when you really want to say no, like doing things because you feel like you have to, because you've been assigned this role, but it doesn't feel true to you. It doesn't resonate with your soul or your spirit, and then that just leads to misery. And that could be something that you had been doing, like a mentality that you had before. Because keep in mind, this indigo border is mental energy. That could have been a mentality that was existing before, but it's time to shake that. It's time to get rid of that, because if you want this prosperity, you have to get that out of your energy field. You have to get that out of your element, so that you can draw this in, so that you can harvest this relationship or whatever this represents for you, because it represents something. It represents some type of achievement. At high honor here, that's like one of the best cards in this deck. There's a need to live, be true to yourself though. Get in touch with your soul and kind of tune out everyone around you and anyone who isn't supporting what you truly desire. Imagine solutions. Yeah, there's the need to be solution oriented. I think someone is kind of like expecting the worst. You expect to lose a game that you're not willing to play. Like, oh, I'm not going to play because I'm just going to lose anyway. Well, you will lose if you don't play. Like, that's the only way you will find out if is if you play. You got to raise your vibration. Like I said, got to get out of this. Got to get out of this. Got to figure out a way to get creative and be open to love. Be open to giving and receiving love. First of all, giving love will help you raise your vibration, and in doing that in giving love and raising your vibration, you will be in the vibration of love and be in a place where you're open to receiving love as well. And I think it's just as simple as, easier said than done, obviously, but tuning out those fear-based thoughts or deceptive thoughts. As soon as they sneak into your mind, just kicking it out, getting rid of it. Some of you could do some self-care with your body. Body came up. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Some of you could be struggling or trying to lose weight or on a weight loss journey or something like that. Or your health is concerned. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit insecure about certain body parts or certain aspects of your body. Ask your guides to help you appreciate your body, and then before you know it, you'll start getting compliments. Things will start happening that will just help you, or you'll see less fortunate people. Like you hate your legs, but you'll meet someone who doesn't have any legs or is missing a leg, and then you're like, oh, well, my legs work, so I think I'm gonna appreciate them. It just helped you. Something will happen. Something in your experience will happen to help you achieve whatever it is that you asked for. So just pay attention to everything around you. Any advice or guidance for earth signs? Relationship. I call in infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in a perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Absolutely. Just giving control to the divine, allowing the divine to guide you, and trusting the guidance that comes from your intuition to take. Because if you're being guided to make a move or to put forth some type of action, then you want to go ahead and do so. A lot of cards came out. Ooh, sorry, I'm going to read all of them. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow, more deserving. You are love. Absolutely. Even when you're changing, even when you're growing, even when you're getting rid of all parts of yourself, whatever it is that you're doing or going through, no matter how fun or unfun it is, pleasant or unpleasant it is, you are enough, and it's all meant to sculpt you and mold you and to help you along this journey. It's meant to teach you something. There's a lesson. Everything is happening for you and not to you. So you have to remind yourself of that, and you have to understand that you are enough, because especially if you're a light work, and I know I feel like my readings tend to be for people who are a little bit more in tune or a little bit more aware of their gifts and spiritual gifts. Sorry if background is loud, I'm outside. We get beat down the most, like empaths, light workers. We get beat down the most, and you can feel like you're this super great unicorn, mystical creature one day, and then you can feel like you are just a speck on the ground that nobody gives a shit about the next. So just know that you're enough. Don't let this journey make you feel like you're not enough. Don't let this journey beating you down make you feel like you're not enough, because like they say, God gives the hardest battle to the strongest warriors or whatever, soldiers. Know that you were chosen for this because you are enough. You're more than enough. And I know sometimes it's even hard to believe that in the thick of it, when shit gets tough. Travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Absolutely, if you're traveling, or if this is just a metaphorical travel, being that this journey that you're on, let the divine take over, and just ask for guidance. And like I said, trust the guidance from your intuition. Positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, and even the hardest situations. Absolutely. So I feel like there could be some difficulties being experienced here, whether it's within this relationship or whether it's within you. There's a need to be in a place of gratitude, just being appreciative of finding something to be happy about, even in the challenging times, even when things are really, really tough. And you have a lot of envy, and you're looking around at what everybody else has going on, and you feel like you're not enough, or whatever you're doing is not enough, and you feel like you just keep losing, and you're heartbroken by that. Look at all the things you do have. Look at all the things that are around you that are right. Look at all of the relationships that are positive. Look at everything that's going well for you, and remind yourself of all of the positivity that's around you. And that will help raise your vibration as well. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Absolutely. I think something about this connection makes you feel like you have to be perfect. Maybe this person represents some type of high honor, or you feel like they're out of your league or something like that, or whatever this is. It's something that it either intimidates you or makes you feel like you are not enough. You don't deserve it. You feel like you have to be perfect. Know that you don't. Know that if it's meant for you, there's nothing that you can do. Absolutely nothing that you can do to mess it up. There's just a need to be positive and to be honest and be true to yourself. Be solution oriented and just be open to love. Be open to some really beautiful things happening. And look, bust out of your comfort zone. I think there is a need to kind of get out of your comfort zone. There is a need to get out of your comfort zone and just embrace all of the changes that are coming your way. Do all things in moderation. Let go and enjoy just beneath that. So I think there's a need to kind of, it's going to take time if you've built up this type of energy. I don't know why 7 and 3, 37, maybe some of you are 37, or those are significant numbers. I don't know why these numbers are standing out to me, these particular numbers, but it's going to take some time to get out of this energy. You just have to be solution oriented, be positive, find things around you to have gratitude for and to be happy for and grateful for. And I think just like do all things in moderation. It's just try when you can and rest when you need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overwork yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Like, you can't stay down too long. You can't stay up too long. There has to be moderation. There has to be balance. Abundance. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Absolutely. I love that. I think there is a need to just be open to how things can change, because how she's kind of not really restricted, but she's in like this, it looks like a cave, and this doesn't look like someone who's just gonna be like, oh sure, I'll leave this little comforting area. It's like when you've been hurt and you've been heartbroken and you've experienced loss, you do want to tend to stay in your comfort zone. You want to play it safe, but that's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna get you anywhere differently. So if this is involving a new relationship that someone feels like they lost, you actually haven't lost it, but there is a need to change a few things around you in order to get it. If it's not a relationship, whatever it is, release control of how things are supposed to go, and don't be too hard on yourself. imagine solutions. And I think as soon as you figure out how to get out of this fear-based mentality, this envious or deceptive energy, and this fear-based thinking that you're going to lose something, you can reap your harvest. So I hope that's helpful. Best of luck to you. If you want to book a personal reading, donate to my channel, or see additional readings, the information is below. Connect with me on social media, and please like, subscribe, and comment if the reading resonated with you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.